What's going on, guys? It's your boy RadBashGaming. Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about PC gaming. Now I know as a collector that's frowned upon because we don't get actual physical PC games anymore, but I said screw it and I ended up getting a gaming PC, and I'll be 100% with you guys. I have been enjoying it nonstop to the point I haven't even really touched my PlayStation 5, which was my main console, for like a few weeks now. I have been doing nothing but playing computer games. And a lot of the games I bought actually were better versions of previous games I'd played. Like currently I'm playing Just Cause 3 on the PC, and it is like a night and day difference. Like, it helps. I have a nice 4K monitor. The graphics in this computer are a beast. So it really oomphs the game itself. Like when I see stuff explode, it's like, whew, like it's awesome. It's so cool. And then I popped it in my PS5 just to see kind of a difference. Man, there's a very big difference. There's a very big difference. It's very big. Now, in case you guys did miss it, I know I did talk about it for a little bit, and then I took the video down because I was like, Sony did announce they no longer were making physical games in 2028. So I'm kind of really glad I shifted to PC. Now, I'm still a collector. I'm still physical media, physical power. I'm not saying I'm not. But if that's the way things are going to go, I'd much rather have a PC than have to buy new consoles, because with a PC I can just upgrade it. I don't have to worry about doing anything different. I don't have to go buy a new console. These consoles are going to cost somewhere near $1,000 right now, and I'm sure higher. A computer, this one was $2,000-ish, and it's a beast. It blows the PlayStation 5 out of the water. Everything I've thrown at it has been nothing but really good graphics, really good frame rate, everything's good, where my PlayStation struggles to do that. Another cool thing about PC is a lot of the retro games are on here. I've been able to pick up a lot of retro games on Steam, and again, I own a lot of these games physically, so to me it's not a big deal. I get to own them physically, and then I get the better version to play on PC. That's not bad. Now, with PC gaming, I've learned a few problems will arise. Obviously, with PCs, you have to worry about viruses. You don't have to worry about that with a console, really. So, downloading free games, or, I got this game off this website, you're going to run into those issues. I did that. Belmont was like, hey, this guy's trustworthy, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh, cool, let me go do viruses, hidden viruses. So I spent like 3 hours trying to get rid of them. I'm telling Belmont, I'm like, you son of a... Like, I was so mad. Got rid of them, no worries there. But now I'm being very careful. Now, even with games you purchase, they can still have viruses, so that is something you have to worry about that you wouldn't have to worry about on console. But honestly, I think it's worth the risk just because you get so much more with the PC. Obviously, there are other ways to play retro games on PC. I'm not going to get into that here, but you guys know what I'm talking about. There are plenty of options with this PC. Now, again, another thing that's bad about the PC is it doesn't allow disk drives, physical disks. Most modern PCs do not have a disk drive. I have a lot of old school PC games. Unfortunately, they don't work here. I have looked into external hard drives, or not hard drives, disk drives, sorry. But with that, you run into issues, which is another thing. A lot of those old school PC games you can buy on Steam tend to not work on modern computers. Luckily, some of them will tell you that, others not so much. So you're going to run into the same issue if you go get a disk drive and then put your games on it. You're going to run into that issue of, well, this isn't supported anymore. We're on Windows 11, people. Certain games aren't going to work anymore, and that's a shame. But while there are some cons, there are just a lot of pros. You get better graphics, you get better frame rates. There are games that you can't get on console that you can get on PC. I played a game called Krampus Kills. It's made by the same people who made, what was that game I played? The Mad Cheese, the Cheese Killer game. I talked about it in one of my 5 horror games you must play. Monterey Jack, that's what it was. The same people who made that made this, and for one of their first games, it came before Monterey Jack, which I really enjoyed. I thought it was really good. It's a Christmas themed horror game, which I love Christmas and I love horror, so it was a love match made in heaven. So it was cool to see their earlier work. Fossil Fuel 2, another game I spoke about, one of my 5 horror games you must play. I got to play the first one now. That never came to console, and it was really cool to see how it started, where it came from. It's really cool to see that. Now, again, I have dabbled in PC gaming before. Obviously, that's how I played the Poppy series. That's how I played My Friendly Neighborhood. But on my computer, it was struggling. It was struggling to do what I needed it to do. So it's really cool now to not struggle at all. I'm really looking forward to the games that are coming out. The next Poppy game I actually get to experience the way I want to. I know some people are just like, you know, puppies for babies. Like, yeah, I understand. But, you know, it's just really cool to have this. And again, some people would say I'm a traitor. I'm a bad person because I got a PC. But people, if we're going to an all-digital future anyways, why would I want a console that is still leagues behind PC but almost costs the same? That don't make sense to me. That don't. Again, I will support physical media for as long as I can, but this PC really opens the door. The Steam Summer Sale, I don't know, that's an addicting thing. The games are cheap. They're dangerously cheap, and you can get a lot of them. I'm ashamed to admit how much I spent on that. I'm ashamed to admit that. But, you know, another cool thing about PC gaming is my old laptop, which still works okay, I gave to T so she could start her content creation and everything like that. Don't worry. Don't be like, oh, you cheapo Rad, you're not going to get her a PC? No, I plan to get her one. I'm actually going to get her the same one I have. I just haven't told her that unless she's watching that. If you're watching that, surprise, babe. You're getting a nice PC. But so she's been able to play on my old one, which has introduced her to PC gaming, and now she can start her content creation. Because if you guys didn't know, T plans to start making content very soon. You can expect to see her here on the channel very soon, but she also has her own channel. I'll link that down below. You guys go check it out whenever the videos start coming. She's been working on a bunch, so, you know, it's coming, but give her some time. She's new to this. But, you know, we can play games together. Unfortunately, with Steam, we can family share, which is cool, but we can't play the same game at the same time, so we've had to buy some duplicates, like the game Roadside Research. You play as aliens owning a gas station and doing a bunch of weird things. You're, like, collecting garbage that the humans drink out of, and you're, like, getting the info and stuff. And that has been an absolute blast. That game is so much fun to play, especially with her. Her and I, she'll man the register, I'll go pump the gas. And while some people are like, that doesn't sound fun at all, you're aliens, so you have to stop yourself from gooping on the ground and people seeing it. But people will slip in your goop, or, you know, random things will happen. You'll get run over by cars. FBI, Men in Black will show up and, like, start sabotaging your place. It's really cool, guys. It's a fun game. You should check out Roadside Research if you have a partner and want to play a weird alien game. It's really fun. But it has been a blast to do that with her. It opened the door to so much. And again, I do plan to get her a better PC. Come on now, I'm not a cheapskate. I just wanted to try this out first before I invested another $2,000 into another one. You know, be out, you know, $4,000 and 2 bad computers. But this one's good, so I'm going to get it for her. But yeah, guys, I don't know. It was weird at first because I felt like I was, like, going backwards because I've always been so pro physical media. But I've also, you know, I've dabbled in digital games before. If it was the only way to get a game, I got it. You know, I didn't mind. So, but this is like all digital, you know. But again, when I look at the future, I'm like, you know what? Maybe this was the right time to do this. You know, I did buy a pre-built. Obviously, if you want to build your own, I know that they're relatively expensive. So I would recommend just buying a pre-built if you wanted to get into PC gaming. But I don't know. It has been a game changer for me. But again, don't worry. I'm still going to represent the physical media. I still have the game collection. I didn't sell it all and just switch to PC. Didn't do that. But I don't know, guys. It's just been a real game changer. But enough Rad Rambles, enough taking up your time. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that like button. It tells the YouTube algorithm that I'm not a schmuck. If you dislike the video, hey, dislike it. Hit that dislike button. I'm a schmuck. It's okay. Let me know down below. Do you guys dabble in PC gaming? Are you strictly console? Are you, you know, pro physical media, pro digital? What are you? Let me know down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I don't know if I said that already. I'm rambling a lot. But I want to thank you guys so much for watching. And like always, remember, stay radical.